Hi, folks. Well, please subscribe to this channel, Embargo Man. And don't forget to comment. Well, okay. So charging stations are awesome. Well, today I'm wearing Mickey Mouse shirt matched with my Mickey Mouse watch, right? And I could tell you anything, I might end up like a Warner Brothers character, but yes, this is all the Disney things, all right? So, okay. The thing about charging stations that are awesome, I mean that you could charge anything. And one thing that I have about with the Apple Watch, that I have a Mickey Mouse, face. Talking about the Mickey Mouse watch, right? So this is it, and this is the what I got. What I got or something is the Maxim. This is the Maxim 4-in-1 charging station. It is the model MXST08, right? That means that you could charge your phone, iPods, Apple Watch. Well, iPods are are $200. I don't use the iPods. I could use an external USB charging port, but they have a USB-C thing, so I have the ability to use the USB-C, right? So this is how it is. The original cable is white, right? So I used the matching cable, so I get a J5 cable, thinking that I could get along that whatever it is, does it work with charging stations? I was thinking of using it with the charging station and all that stuff, so I tried this plug. This is the product that sucked, people. This is the one that they show on eBay. Sometimes you see Amazon. This is from some unknown seller. All right, the seller is Getma, GEP Getma, right? So like, this is where they sell me in the eBay shop, in the eBay site, right? And I know the product sucked. This comes in black or white, so I ordered it with white because the J5 plug is black. I ordered it in black because the J5 plug is black and matching the colors, right? So what happened is that this is a POS. It's a POS, right? So it didn't charge the Xperia phone very well, right? I had an old Xperia phone. I need to replace it with another, Android phone, maybe a Pixel, or it could be, well. So what it is with this thing is that this doesn't fold, but this is a bad generic. Even though if you find this one in Amazon, this same type in Amazon, $8, $10, don't buy it. Don't waste $8 or $9 in this piece of junk. Yeah, right. Don't spend $8 or $9 in this POS, right? Better off getting a one that even ChatGPT told me about, one that it comes in every color. It comes black, white, purple, green, whatever, from 5 and below, that is 30 watts, and is better than this piece of junk right here. So my friend and I went to the flea market. I thought it was the charging station. I eventually got another charging station. I thought it was a charging station. It wasn't a charging station. It was this little thing. This is the piece of crap that you don't buy on eBay, or that you've seen this in Amazon, don't buy it. It's a POS. Third promises 30 watts, and sure, it's the plug. Even if you have a rounded blades, if you live in other countries where they have rounded blades, or in the UK the plug is different, don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's a POS. This is a POS. It is probably, it's made in China. See, it's made in China like everything else. And now they make with China, now they make it in whatever place in the good generics, Vietnam, Malaysia, whatever. But this is a really bad generic. This is a really bad generic. So I tried it with the charging station that I wanted to replace. I started with my Moxon 4-in-1. It wasn't the plug. So what works for me is this. This is the plug that I'm eventually, when I get the AirPods, they used to be my niece's AirPods left there, and the AirPods, and they have this good generic, all right. The AirPods have the fire, the lightning cable, the lightning charge to USB-C, but then I got another USB-C because I left there my another plug, a power bank, Mophie power banks with the USB-C and USB-C, but then I find it in white one, but this one is the one that I get it in for, like, for an alternate plug, because I know I have a USB-C and another good generic one, flat one, and this is the infinitive. Yeah, it says 35 watts, and it folds, and this is the good generic. This is the good generic, all right? Buy any good generics, regardless if it's $7, $6, if it's Anchor, or if it's wireless gear at Dollar General, or one of those places. Those generics that you find for like $5, or we're at Dollar Tree or something, or Dollar General, all the way up to where you get to Infinitive brand or whatever, or Anchor, or whichever makes a good generic one, or Belkin. Get the good generics regardless. If it will cost from $5 to $13, this is the one that you get. Get good generics, and this is just one of the good generics that I have. And yes, it worked on the charging station from the flea market that I went with my friend on the flea market, and then it works. I tried this and this. This worked better than this. This is garbage, I mean, that's it. And then finally, I end up finding, this is from the iPhone 15 that came original, even though I lost the cable, USB-C to USB cable. This is the legit. This is from the iPhone that came out. This came with the iPhone, the main iPhone, or what else, that they charge a little bit more, and this is the legit one. This is legit, all right? So it is an Apple genuine product. All right, what it says, I might see the Apple. All right, right there, right? If I could show you, is Apple, I think. Yep. I mean, this is a little blurry, but this is Apple. All right, so this is, I have to have the spit there, and well, notice a little better. This is the Apple version. This is whatever. This is Apple, because you're gonna see in the picture. This is the Apple one. This is the legit. I'm using the legit one because it works. It doesn't match my black cable, J5 cable, but it works. So I'm using this now until I get another good generic to match with my cable. All right, or a cable or USB-C cable to either to match it with this legit or with this good generic. So I'm gonna show you the legit. I'm gonna show you this garbage working on my Maxon model, MXST08 charging station. The garbage from eBay, the POS that you get for $8 on eBay, it ain't worth. You're gonna save a buck or two buying one from 5 and below that is the same wattage, 30 watts, and it works better than this garbage. It's the same wattage, but it works better than this garbage. That means, or you could get like this infinitive right there that works. It outperformed this thing outperforms this garbage that I got from $8 on eBay. Don't pay $10, $9, or any price, or even if you see it on Amazon, don't buy this garbage. All right. And what else? All right. See, yes, I see it. This is from Apple. It does says Apple. All right. See that? This is the legit. And if you find the legit, if you still have the legit one, this legit cable, this legit plug, it costs even more, but it's worth it. It doesn't matter if it's Apple, Samsung, Sony, or whoever makes the phone, all right, or Google. You pay like $30 or $20 or even 40 for a legit. But if you don't want to get a legit price and you want something that works like the legit, get a good generic like this one. Even though it flips out, but this is the one that I take out. This is a good generic, and don't buy this. This doesn't expect to work like a legit. This is garbage. So I'm gonna show you the crappy generic, the good generic, the infinitive, and the legit plug. The Apple one. Yes, the Apple one. Because I think it's from the Apple 12. Oh shoot. Yeah. The legit. The legit. Alright, so I'm gonna show you all three, and I'll tell you which one to buy. So this is the Maxom's charging station, 4-in-1. All right, I know this is from Maxom, and this is the POS that I got from eBay. This is the $8 POS. It charges, but then see, it don't charge. It comes up and it doesn't have the force. I have to use a damn magnet for this. All right, this is the POS one. This is the one that says to be 30 watts. It promises to say, don't buy this $8 or $9 POS from eBay. All right, this is a piece of crap. So get this is the good generic. This is the infinitive. 35 watts. Look, this is the good generic. See? It keeps on charging. See that? It keeps on charging. Good job, infinitive. And please, if you
get good generics. Get the good generics, no matter what brand, but get good generics. All right. Good job. Good job, Infinitive. You're awesome. This is the legit. This is the legit. And watch what the legit plug do. This is the legit plug. Here comes the legit. This I'm using right here is legit. Alright, I'm using mods. Yes, this is legit. This is the one used that on the iPhone. This is the USB-C plug on the iPhone. Doesn't matter how it is or whatever watt is 20 or whatever, and it works fine. It works like a charm. You know, always trust the legit plug or good generics. Don't buy the POS 30-watt charging plug that comes either in black or white. Look, it doesn't even match the colors, right? This is the POS one, 30 watts, as it says. It's charging. This is a POS. Don't get this either black or white. Don't get this. This product suck. Get a good generic like this one. This is a good generic. And yep, doesn't match the color of the plug, the J5 plug right there. And see all this? The good generic, the legit. Alright? Always trust the legit for your charging stations. This is a Moxon 4-in-1 working with the legit plug.
Now, have you seen them working? All right. When I first try this, the crappy generic, the POS generic they found on eBay, right? This, I have to use a freaking magnet to put it behind, and this will work fine, right? And you got to set it all the way in and all to make it work right and everything like that. And then it goes like that. It doesn't promise the 30 watts that it promises advertised on eBay or at Amazon. Yeah, if Getmall would get it on stole these on Amazon. Stay away from this garbage, all right? Stay away from this product, even though if you live in countries where they have this plug, but they have this plug. This is from people living in other countries, in parts of Asia, Europe, and wherever you live. And then you got this garbage on eBay and whatever, This is kind of funny for all you people going to parts of Asia and Europe. You go freaking garbage. Either way, either if you go into certain parts of Asia or Europe, it don't work. It's garbage, even if it comes with the rounded blades like this one. Like people had to live this. Or for all you British people, yeah, Britain, I got this from the Trisonic, from the dollar store, whatever. Have different adapters from different plugs, like this. This is the British connector. Even if you travel to England, all right, you go to England and you get this and you put this in there, all right. So yeah, so it's boom, like that. Go to England and then you use this garbage, right? This garbage when you have the plug from England, don't work either. Or if you have the same like us, in Australia and New Zealand is bended, all right, and some parts of the world is bended, right? Then right there, and you're traveling to Australia, doesn't work either, right? So either way, use a good generic. I don't know what countries they sell the good generics, all right? This is the infinitive, but you know, like this is the good generics, like for example the Belkin or the Anchor, or whoever makes a good generic one, or the local dollar stores, whichever the brand they have in Asia, Europe, Australia, Japan. Oh well, Japan use the same as this. You know, the only thing difference is they don't have the third, like the third thing to, you know, the ground plug, whatever it is. You know, kind of a simple thing, right? So whatever it is, this either whichever. And then if you're traveling, you having a good generic, you go to Europe and you go in parts of Asia, boom. You go to England, boom. Australia, right there. Good generics are the way to go. You don't have to pay much for the legit price. They work as good as the legit product, and you're paying less. I don't know wireless gear will do it, but that's all right. Now, the one and only that you could trust for, if it's Samsung, Google, Sony, whoever makes the legit phone, this is the legit. You travel with it. You go to Europe and you travel, or parts of Asia, you travel with the legit product, and boom, legit. Even the legits comes with these in this form. If you live in a country that use this plug. Now, if you live in Australia, it's like this, but it looks like this. All right, or you've been traveling to Australia. Boom, here we go. Yeah, and England, people going to England. Yeah, it legit comes, but it comes like this, a very big brick. I don't know how it is in England, but yeah, if you go to travel in England, yep, this UK version, right? So that is it. You know, wherever you go, wherever you are, if you buy these, like the good generics, like this infinitive right here, whichever brand, even 5 below, sell for $7. Not this one though, but their brand, the house brand from whichever electronics, Best Buy or wherever your store in your respective country is. I don't know, a Ben Cam or a Wolf, or I don't know, some popular brand in Japan or whatever. This is like Japan use the same plug as the US. Australia use it like this, but this is Australia's. It's all bended. Europe, it comes out like these. Doesn't matter where or parts of Asia. This is Europe plus Asia. I don't know. You could use this. It comes like this, right? It comes with this plug. England, it comes like this with this kind of connector, all right? And one hint forever it is, don't ever buy this on eBay. Doesn't matter what. This comes, I think this, I get it with the gift card, all right? I paid with a gift card, and you see how I criticize and why it suck. Don't get it if it's in the US connection. This is bought from the US. This is for the US. If you living in parts of Asia or Europe that looks like this, Australia like this, same like the US, Japan and Canada and Mexico, that but bended, this is Australia, New Zealand. Or if you live in England or in Britain, the UK, that look like this. Whichever country you live, don't buy this garbage. Don't buy this crap, all right? Why? It doesn't bloody works. It doesn't damn work. It's a POS. It's a piece of garbage. Is a product that suck. This is the reason why you have to trust legit, good generic. No matter if you live in the US, parts of Asia or Europe that use this plug, Australia or the UK, yeah, bloody old good old England, good jolly old England, all right? Don't buy this bloody plug. Don't buy this damn plug. Why? Because it's a product that suck. Save your dollars or your pounds or euros or yen or whatever, and don't buy this trash from eBay. Why? Because it's a product that suck. So that's all, folks. Please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel and see you on the next video, because I would say something about my travels. You know, I'm going to out of town. You know, I'm not ready to get my kit for, you know, I'm not gonna go use this plug, this adapter, nor this adapter, nor this adapter, because when you're traveling in countries like in Japan, like in some countries that they use the US type plug, you don't have to buy an adapter. But I recommend to get an adapter if you are going to travel in parts of Asia, Europe, and either certain countries that they use, or in Australia, New Zealand, if they use like this, or this. Get a kit at the dollar store that works when you travel for your appliances, that your shaver, your phone, or wherever you go, you get those things. Or you know, it's gonna be traveling, get an adapter or something like that. You know, that's your lucky thing with your kit, all right? But please skip this thing that they sell on eBay or on Amazon. Take care, everybody. Bye. See you on the next video.